What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Big Boy Facts Johnny, and tonight I'm going to do my WWE Raw review on highlights. So that's new. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Now, Raw was a god-awful show. This show sucks by itself. It says, early today, MVP is with Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville. Pearce is going to flip a coin to see who Bobby Lashley will face tonight. MVP checks the coin to make sure it's legit. Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman barge in and both say they can beat Lashley tonight. Strowman wins the toss. MVP tells Strowman that after Lashley puts him in a hurt lock, Strowman won't make it to WrestleMania Backlash. So we get in-ring segment, AJ Styles and Omos. So it says, AJ Styles reminds everyone that they beat the New Day on WrestleMania Saturday night, won for the tag titles. It was Omos' first match and he wrecked the New Day. Styles says they are going to do the same tonight. Styles asks the WWE Universe if we miss them. Styles says, of course the universe missed them. Styles says they haven't been on Raw because they were celebrating their titles win. They had better things to do than throwing tomatoes like the New Day. Facts by AJ Styles. Styles reminds everyone that he is officially a Grand Slam champion. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods interrupt. Woods and Kingston makes fun of Styles and Omos for taking time off instead of respecting the tag titles. Kingston says New Day wins their titles back every single time. Kingston says when he won the world titles, he showed up on a show that wasn't his to show his work ethic. Styles and Omos think they can just take a month off after winning one match. Omos says he's clearly don't knock enough sense into them at WrestleMania. Omos tells New Day to come get this work. So we get the Raw Tag Team Championship match. AJ Styles and Omos versus the New Day. This was a pretty good tag team title match. As the match starts, Styles tags in Omos. Woods looks up at Omos, not sure how to proceed. Omos grabs Woods and launches him clear across the ring. Omos whips Woods into the corner and tells Kingston to tag in. Kingston circles Omos before attempting a few leg kicks. Omos clubs Kingston down to the mat. Kingston catches Omos with a boot. Woods gets in the ring for a double team. Omos destroys Kingston and Woods with a double clothesline. Styles high fives Omos, which the referee counts as a tag. Styles tries to explain, but he is now the legal man. Woods rolls up Styles for a quick near fall. Woods drop kicks Styles through the rope. Kingston tags in and tries to hit the ropes for a dive. Omos cuts Kingston off from the ropes. Kingston leaps up to the top rope and Gray Styles with a falling star senton. After the break, Woods and Kingston are working over Styles. Woods and Kingston unicorn stampede Styles. Kingston accidentally knocks Styles into his corner. Omos tags in and clears the ring. Omos chokeslams Kingston. Styles leaps off Omos' shoulders and blasts Woods with a phenomenal forearm. Styles pins Xavier Woods. So it says the winner and still Raw Tag Team Champions AJ Styles and Omos. And now this is what everybody within the wrestling community is talking about right here. Ava Marie is returning to Monday Night Raw. I'm not going to rant about this. But there are people that's in the wrestling community that's going to be not too happy about this. So it is what it is from there. So let's move on. Hold on, guys. Yeah, let's move on. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Hold on. There we go. So it says, backstage, we join Sonya Deville and Charlotte Flair in conversation. DeVille tells Flair that she understood her concern and will look into it. Pierce walks in and asks what was that about. DeVille tells him it was nothing he needs to be worried about. Pierce tells DeVille that she has been overstepped in lately. DeVille glares at Pierce with a with a smirk on her face as we fade to black. Backstage, Kayla is with MVP and Lashley. Kayla says Strowman Lux was tonight, since he won the coin toss to face Lashley tonight. MVP says Strowman should consider himself lucky or unlucky, depending on perspective, to have to be in the ring with Lashley. Tonight the Strowman Express is going to get drilled by Lashley. Backstage, Elias and Riker find New Day backstage. Elias and Riker toss tomatoes at New Day, but they come to realize they hit Randy Orton as well. Orton is seething, riddled by on his scooter, and says hello as Orton is with tomato mush off his face. So we get Charlotte Flair and Dana Brooke. I did not really care about this match. It says Flair tells Brooke that she is still her you-know-what. Brooke spins Flair in flying head scissors. Flair stuns Brooke on the top. Flair lands a boot. Brooke kicks out. Brooke lands an insecurity. Flair responds with a clothesline. Brooke almost rolls Flair up in a sunset flip, but Flair puts on the brakes. Brooke fires up and lands two handspring elbows. Brooke goes up for a senton, which she actually hits Flair kick out. Brooke tries another handspring, but Flair blocks her out of the air. Flair locks Brooke in the figure 8. Brooke taps out. The winner of the match, Charlotte Flair. So we already knew we were gonna get this short third match between Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. So it says the winner of the match, Charlotte Flair. Flair refused to release the hold. Rose breaks it up with a drop kick. Rose sends Flair flying out of the ring. A bicycle knee strike. The Red music hits and she power walks to the ring. After the break, Flair complains to DeVille about Asuka and Ripley having another match tonight. Flair says Ripley took her title match. Adding Flair to the title match at the pay-per-view will make the match that much more important. DeVille tries to walk away, but Flair says she isn't done talking. Flair says she is an influencer. She is the influencer. Flair says the division needs her. No, they do not. The WWE Universe needs her. Flair deserves a match that match her worth. Flair tells DeVille to make a congruous decision. Flair keeps cutting DeVille off. DeVille says Flair makes a good argument. DeVille makes the pay-per-view title match to a triple threat. Rhea Ripley interrupts and says no one likes Flair and she shouldn't be in the match. Asuka joins the party and tells DeVille this is bullcrap. Asuka calls Flair a baby. Asuka says it doesn't matter because she can beat Rhea Ripley and Flair. Ripley gets in DeVille's face. Flair attacks her from behind. Asuka dumps Flair out of the ring. Alright, let's move on. So we get backstage. Humberto Carrillo is with Kayla. Carrillo says he isn't going to let Sheamus bully him. Carrillo vows to accept all of Sheamus' open challenge. Sheamus attacks Carrillo from behind. Sheamus says it doesn't look like Carrillo will be in condition to accept his challenge this week. There is always next week. Backstage, Adam Pearce and DeVille argue. Pearce says they are supposed to be making decisions together. DeVille actually relents and agrees. In-ring segment, The Miz and Morrison. This segment was god awful. Miz complains about being planted fleeted by Rotten Tomatoes by The New Day and Damian Priest. Miz says he should be treated with more respect. Miz lists all of his accomplishments. Miz says someone on his level shouldn't be treated like this. Morrison is about to list his accolades, but Miz cuts him off and keeps talking. Miz says Morrison has no choice but to take care of Damian Priest tonight. John Morrison versus Damian Priest. It says the winner, decent match by the way. It says Priest floors Morrison with a kick. Morrison kicks out. Priest and Morrison trade submission attempts. Morrison almost hits the Moonlight drive bar, but Priest sends him out of the ring. After the break, Morrison is working over Priest. Priest and Morrison trade strikes. Morrison escapes the broken arrow. Priest lands a clothesline. Morrison kicks out. Priest goes up top. Miz distracts Priest. Morrison surprised Priest with a second row Spanish fly. Priest kicks out. Miz accidentally distracts the referee while Morrison has Priest pinned. Priest hits the lights on Morrison for the win. The winner of the match, Damian Priest. Backstage is with Mansoor. Mansoor signs his contract for Monday Night Raw. Sheamus walks in and brags about taking out Humberto Carrillo. Sheamus asks who's Mansoor. Is Mansoor introduced himself as a Raw superstar like Sheamus. Sheamus laughs and asks Mansoor to take his open challenge tonight. Mansoor agrees. Backstage, MVP suggests McIntyre and Lashley will end up teaming up at the pay-per-view to take out Strowman. Just so they can have the one-on-one match they were supposed to. Okay. Let's move on. So we get Lucha House Party versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. This tag team match was quick. It says Alexander surprised Metalik with a Manchu driver. Metalik kicks out. Benjamin tags in and launches Metalik high in the air with a back body drop. Alexander and Benjamin take turns working over Metalik. Dorado gets the hot tag but almost gets decapitated by Benjamin with a lariat. Dorado hits a rope walk elbow for the win. The winner of the match, Lucha House Party. After the match, Alexander grabs a mic and yells at Benjamin and calls him a loser. Alexander says Benjamin was the weak link. Alexander says, just like Benjamin, this team is done. Alexander storms off. So backstage, Drew Gulak challenged Angel Garza to a match. Garza tells Gulak that he is going to show the roles he carried up. Gulak, you know what. Backstage, Benjamin says he survived this long in WWE because he knows how to take the hit. The reason Alexander was in her business is that Benjamin saw something in him. Not Lashley, not MVP. If Alexander doesn't want to take the hit with him, that's fine. Alexander will end up being just another bright star that fizzles out while Benjamin will still be standing. Drew Gulak versus Angel Garza. This match was quick. The winner of the match, Angel Garza. After the match, Garza sticks his rose in Gulak's trunks. Garza kicks Gulak in the butt. Alright. Let's move on. So we get backstage. Riddle annoys the Viking Raiders. Riddle sees Orton and runs towards him. Riddle calls Orton bro. Orton tells him he's not his bro. Riddle says he knows he needs to get serious. Riddle starts to go into a rant. Orton reminds Riddle that they have only one match. Orton tells Riddle that they should go win another one. Riddle gets super excited. Orton sushes Riddle again. So we get Randy Orton and Matt Riddle versus Elias and and Riker. The winner of the match, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. Alright, let's move on. Riddle pulls in front of Orton. Orton doesn't join in, but he doesn't walk away this time. Backstage, McIntyre says he is going to beat everyone. Strowman barges in and says he's going to win. Mansoor versus Sheamus. The winner of the match, Sheamus. Carrillo hits a suicide dive. Sheamus surprised Carrillo with a brogue kick. Sheamus is bleeding. Sheamus brogue kicks Mansoor as well. Okay. So we get during Alexa Bliss playground. Alexa Bliss says, "Whoever Lily goes, trouble seems to follow." Lily tells Bliss that a certain someone may have called Lily greedy, little eyes. That's Bliss and Lily's secret for now. So we get the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Naomi and Lana. I did not care about this match. The winners are still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Let's move on. Backstage MVP says they can only be one dominant bull in WWE, and that's Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman. It says the winner. I did not care about this main event. So it says the winner of the match, Bobby Lashley. After the match, McIntyre drives Strowman and Lashley with claymores, and WWE goes off the air. Overall, Monday night, this show sucks. That's all I gotta say. This show sucks and it's got off at the same time. But if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review on highlights, please drop a like on this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. I'll leave my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here.